Hey guys, it's Wiffy here, Blue Unicorn Gaming. So, I apologize for the mess that's in the background right now. Rearranging my office a little bit, putting some new things up, and I wasn't expecting to make a video today. But with the news that just came out about Mixer, I had to make a video, make a comment, let you guys know what's going on. If you like this video and any other videos I have, please feel free to hit the subscribe button below, hit like for this video, and leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on the situation with Mixer and what's going on with the news today. Now, with that being said, let's go get into the news. So, Mixer announced via Twitter that as of July 22nd, Mixer will be closing down in its entirety. They're shifting over everyone to Facebook Gaming. Now, a lot of people didn't know that Facebook has a pretty good gaming community, more or less. Facebook actually was ranked third with 264 million hours watched in the last quarter. They were well above Mixer for a lot. Last year, or this past quarter, I'm sorry, in this past quarter, they had a growth of 264 million hours viewed up over the prior year, which was in the mid 80s. So Facebook has been doing some things right in getting people to come join and stream. From my understanding of the community, it is also much less toxic than you'll see on YouTube and Twitch. And now that usually falls in line with you're seeing your real name on there, so there is actual repercussions to your Facebook rather than being an anonymous person on the internet, which you are on Twitch and YouTube in most cases. This move came as a shock to many, not because Mixer is closing. It's been predicted by Harris Heller as well as many other prominent names in the community that Mixer will not survive unless they make some big changes. This is just simply because Mixer hasn't gained any ground. Getting SHROUD and Ninja, they didn't get the following that they expected to get. Now, with those names being said, what happens to them? Well, it sounds like all the people that got a pretty large payoff to come over to Mixer kind of just made money and can now go back to wherever they want because their contract is now null and void. They can return to Twitch, they can move to Facebook, or they can move to YouTube if they so choose to. Now, with that being said, this leaves the other people who were essentially what you would consider affiliates and partners on Twitch on Mixer. It seems that these people will be brought over to Facebook Gaming at that same standing, attempting to bring their entire community over with them. In a chat that I was recently involved in, I saw that someone was reporting that people on Mixer were crying, and that's actually heart-wrenching. You created a community on a platform that you love, and don't get me wrong, I have streamed a Mixer before. You can see my streams every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Prior to that, I used to actually stream to Mixer as well, and I actually like the interface more than most. Facebook is actually my favorite of all the interfaces to stream to. Mixer was my second favorite, but with Mixer going away, that puts Facebook at the top for me, with a second probably being Twitch or YouTube. Both, in my opinion, for streaming are not the greatest. I feel like Facebook definitely has an advantage with some of the tools they give you. But back to the people who were very upset in Mixer, who were crying, I feel very bad for those people. Those people spent hours, days, weeks, and years building a following on that platform and came to love a lot of the setup of that platform that they are now forced to abandon or move to Facebook or try and restart elsewhere. And I can't help but really feel bad for them. Most content creators will tell you you should diversify. Me being on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, I am diversifying my content in as many mediums as I can to attempt to not only get found in these mediums, but in case one thing would happen to one system, I have another to fall back on. But a lot of people may not have had the time, they may not have had the money, they may not have had the technology in order to do those kind of streams to get them out there, or they may have been locked in by some contract that didn't allow them to. And for those people, I do feel bad, and I hope you find a good home to stream in. I really do. Now, let's talk about how Microsoft handled this announcement. Their partners didn't know. Nobody knew. Every single person found out via a tweet today announcing the closure of Mixer's operations. That was not right. That was dirty. The community should have been given some time. The streamers there should have been given forewarning. At least your higher end streamers, your ninjas of the world, your preferred streamer, if for whatever it's called, where they are actively bringing in money to the platform, they should have at least had a forewarning so they could start to prepare for this. Everybody getting told via a tweet and not even an email before a tweet, that really hurts and really hurts the community feel. I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say about this, and I'm going to be really interested to see what Facebook does. It seems they did a little shopping today as well. Not only did they acquire everybody from Mixer who wants to go over to Facebook Gaming, but they also acquired a game studio, which is very interesting. VR studio specifically, if I recall from my research on the company. So this will really be interesting to see what happens and where Facebook is going now, because where they seem to not have much of an interest in game streaming for some time, it feels like now that's kind of changing a little bit, and they are now moving into, I guess, somewhat of a gaming field. Facebook is such a large company, they can kind of do whatever they want at this point when it comes to different markets. Look at Amazon. They have Amazon Web Services, which is more better for monetarily than their Amazon storefront is. Amazon also owns Twitch and a ton of other things. So Facebook getting out there and getting into gaming doesn't shock me. I know it's not where their core audience is at, but you never know what can happen out there in the world. And if maybe they're just trying to cash in on the influx in streaming during the whole pandemic, maybe they're actually trying to make a move. I have no idea, but time will tell. And I'm going to keep an eye on this very closely. And I'm going to continue streaming to Facebook as well as Twitch and YouTube. And I'm really hoping to see Facebook do something very big for discoverability. This is one big problem that Mixer could have actually solved and really taken off with, but they did not. If Facebook can somehow figure out how to create a more discoverable medium for streamers, you will see a very big shift over time from Twitch for smaller streamers looking to get discovered. YouTube could do it any day of the week if they wanted to. YouTube actually has the ability to destroy Twitch tomorrow. They have so many people consistently viewing videos all day, every day. If they made live streams more of a priority, Twitch wouldn't last too long. And that's just a fact. But if Facebook does it, I'm interested to see what would happen. Because they have not been that big into the game streaming scene until now. Now they're making moves. So I can't wait to see what happens. And with that being said, my name's Awifia here with Blue Unicorn Gaming. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this and what your thoughts are on the shift from 4 big streaming platforms down to 3 and Facebook's acquisition of Mixer. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about where everything is going with streaming now and which company is going to make discoverability for a small-time streamer a lot easier. Will it be Facebook? It very well could be. Or will YouTube come out tomorrow and flip that switch that they've been hanging on to? Or will Twitch surprise everybody and do something that is going to help a small-time streamer? I'm not sure. I have no clue. But I can't wait to find out. And I really hope that it creates a lot of competition out there in the streaming scene. With that being said, this is Awifia at Blue Unicorn Gaming. Have a good night, stay safe, and keep on gaming.